I'm here with Jamere Jackson, class of 1990, a former student athlete. Yes, he did play basketball. Jamere, let's talk about what was it like for you to be a student athlete at Notre Dame, and I know you majored in finance.
It was an incredible experience, Coach. I really enjoyed my time here at Notre Dame. I love the discipline that I got from the academics that we had here. I love the discipline that you instilled in us on the basketball court. And I tell you, those lessons carry with you, throughout life.
In the game of life. And you were not maybe a B average?
I was a B student.
Not a 4.6?
No, I was a B student here. And, I was pretty proud of it, given the commitment that I made to athletics at the same time. But, at the same time, it's really, really important to make sure that no matter what your grades are, that you're getting the lessons that you need so that you can apply them later in life.
What do you think those lessons were?
Well, I think there were three lessons. Number one is work hard and be prepared. And, you learn that in the classroom. You learn that certainly preparing for big games. And so I've always been focused on being prepared, whether it's for a big earnings presentation or a big investor presentation or, a presentation that is going to, help people learn more about our company. I make sure that I'm prepared. The second thing that I do is make sure that I understand the team around me and I play to their strengths. And again, that's another lesson that you learn at Notre Dame. People come from diverse backgrounds when you're in athletics. People have different skill sets, so you understand the strengths of the team and you try to make them be successful. And then I think the third lesson for me was to always give back. The successes that we have in life, the successes that we have here at the university, you always have to find a way to give back. And those things have really carried me in my career.
Okay, your first 5 years out of Notre Dame with your degree in finance, what was that experience like?
Well, you realize pretty quickly that what you learned at the university doesn't always translate to the real world. You actually have to go deliver every day. But I think there were a couple things early on in my career. I also realized that those things that I talked about as those skill sets, working hard, being prepared, learning how to work with teammates, I could apply some of those things in the real world, and it would help me, sort of advance my career. So I went from being really green, not having a ton of work experience, to saying, here are the things that I can do to kind of grow my career, and it's worked out pretty well for me.
Okay, where are you today? What is your title?
Today I am the Chief Financial Officer for Nielsen. It's the television ratings company, and I've been there for 3 years. I had a great career at General Electric before that, but I'm the CFO at Nielsen. I'm also on the board of directors at Eli Lilly down in Indianapolis.
Wow. Let's talk about where you are today, and what do you think are 3 keys to be who you are and what you are in today's business world?
Well, I think the first thing starts with a genuine respect for people's capability. I have a global finance team of 750 people, and I can't do the things that I do every day without having respect for the capability of that team. I think the second thing is know that the world's always changing and you're always learning, and no matter what you've achieved in life, what you've achieved in terms of career success, you always have to be open to learning because technology changes, people changes, market conditions change. So you always have to be prepared to learn something and be prepared for change. And then the third one for me is making sure that all of those leadership lessons that you learn throughout your career, good and bad, mistakes and successes, that you find a way to apply those so that you don't make the same mistakes twice and you can help others learn from those experiences.
Well, Jamere Jackson, Digger Phelps, is very proud of what you've done with your life. And it's so interesting to hear how you've been as a student athlete to where you are today in the game of life. Thank you.
Great. Thanks, Coach. It's always good to see you, and appreciate all you did for me then as a young 17-year-old, and thanks for still being in my life today.